So let's see. We have our supply zone right here. Let's change the color. Okay. So we have the supply zone right here. Let's say price comes up to mitigate this supply zone. We mitigate the 50% of this zone right here. And this mitigation means we collected most of the orders from this zone. So there might be orders above this mitigation, right? In this little area, there might be orders, of course, but we collected the majority of the orders. So this zone becomes invalid. After we mitigate this zone, we expect some kind of pullback or supply continuation, right? So let's say we do this, create another supply zone right here inside the overall big supply zone that became invalid, right? We created this supply zone again. Let me just pull this back here. Okay. So this is our new supply zone. But you can say that it's inside the overall supply zone, right? So it created liquidity above. Okay, price comes back up to this supply zone. It mitigates, then continues to the downside, right? But this mitigation grabbed all of the orders from this supply zone. Not all of the orders, but the majority of the orders. So this impulse move created another supply zone right here. So you're asking, if we break through this supply zone, that's the most valid, right? Yeah, that's the most valid scenario. But we created this fresh new supply zone right here. We come back up and we blast through it. We blast through it, but we don't blast through the big supply zone. So after we blew through this supply zone, we come from that demand is in control. So this is mitigated, this is mitigated, this is mitigated and took out. So demand is in control. Let's see a live example on this one. So you asked that why isn't this valid anymore? It came to the 50% of this zone, right? It collected the majority of the orders, but left some orders right here. So after the mitigated the 50% of this zone, we came back down. As you can see, we formed a supply zone here. Just as I showed you, after the change of character, we came back up. Then we had our second mitigation, just as here. Is the first big mitigation right here. Is the second mitigation right here. Is the change of character right here. So yep, we had our second mitigation and we blew through the downside, right? After that, we came back up and we didn't respect, the price didn't respect this freshly new formed supply zone. It blew through. It collected the orders, but blew through, right? This confirms that demand is in control. Of course, it formed another supply zone, but demand is in control. As you can see, after the liquidity thread that I talked through in the previous video, we are in a bull trend. So all of these zones, this one, and this one, are inside of this big zone, right? So yeah, that's all.